Enforcement bans. First of all, I am so very sorry if you have ever been unlucky enough to have been slapped directly across the face by Roblox with one of their enforcement bans. But today we are talking about how they have finally responded to these enforcement bans over a year after they started happening. Now, I am fully aware of how difficult it might be to believe me when I tell you Roblox is directly responding to people in the community right now talking about their own moderation, and more specifically, even crazier, they directly said that they know they don't always get it right. I think I just felt everyone watching this video in the future collectively collapse right as I said that. I am so sorry, so very sorry, but let me show you everything because I have many people coming to me every single day still at this point to ask if I can help them with their enforcement ban. If you are lucky enough to have not been drop-kicked in the throat by one of Roblox's infamous enforcement bans, let's first talk about what exactly that entails. As ghastly as it sounds, Roblox has been enforcing a huge automated ban wave, which has been wrongfully terminating users with an enforcement ban, which is a ban that poisons all of your accounts. The ban notes, like the moderator notes, are usually for avoiding an enforcement action, and this has been ongoing since 2024. Yes, it most certainly has been happening since 2024. I barely remember, but I did already talk about it a while ago just to mention that it was happening, but since then it has gotten so much worse. And I guess it's now so bad that even Roblox has to step in and directly talk about their moderation for the first time in Roblox history. We have never seen them do that before. People are getting AI moderated on alt accounts, which then bans all of their other accounts. Automated appeals are instantly rejecting it, and none of the bans even state what specific alt account caused the enforcement ban. So basically, if you get hit with one of these, you are left stranded, abandoned out there in the middle of the woods. It's dark at night, you are in survival mode, except you have been given absolutely zero chances of survival. AI moderation is messing everything up for everyone, and then AI support is messing things up even further by instantly rejecting their appeals automatically and then leaving them stuck in this endless cycle of AI ripping their accounts away from them and then never giving them a chance to get them back. Enforcement bans happen, I think, if you do something to get banned on one of your accounts, and then that ban would extend and apply to all of your accounts, with the reason being that you are trying to escape enforcement on one account by using a different account. Which is still so crazy to me that this is even a thing, because I don't know if I'm just completely delusional and remembering something that never existed, but for some reason in my mind I can remember a time on Roblox where if you got banned or even if you got terminated, they would literally tell you on that termination page, feel free to make a new account. Like, I don't know if I'm misremembering where that memory came from, but I do remember that. Although I'm pretty sure that beyond AI moderation, dragging innocent people into this by accident, there have also been some cases of someone's sibling getting banned on their own account, and then it also affected the sibling's account because they obviously live in the same house and share an IP address, which is even more unfortunate because that probably causes a lot of arguments. This is incredibly unfair and unprofessional. This automated system shouldn't be a thing. Roblox, please stop utilizing automated systems like this if they are incredibly imperfect. Several of my friends, including this person who has helped me with researching the 2012 hacks and also runs a player's archival account, also got caught up in this ban, and the reason is incredibly dumb, which I will post about after this post. The instant appeal rejection, as well as a failure to state what account exactly is causing the ban, is a problem. Everything that entire account just said is obviously very accurate and true. That much we can all tell very clearly right off the bat. We can all feel the frustration coming from it, but it also may have just seemed like a desperate yet futile attempt at getting Roblox's attention, trying to get them to finally look into this after it's been happening for well over a year. Someone did reply and they said, hoping the Roblox account sees stuff like this. They've been on a roll with rectifying some stuff recently, but I fear this is such a widespread widespread issue that they are gonna just do the one thing where they don't address it and leave it to people getting lucky or not with support. Look, the most surprising part about the entire story so far is that Roblox actually responded to this one. They replied directly to this person, meaning they have seen every tweet about this so far. They have seen everything we have seen, and they have most definitely read everything that I just showed you. Roblox's response to that was to say, our moderation system looks at the actions of the account in question, but also the alt accounts associated with it. We understand we don't always get it right, so if you feel like the action taken is inaccurate, please appeal and we'll investigate. Thank you for raising this. Are you kidding me? Is this some kind of a joke? Is this their attempt at a very, very early April Fool's joke? Are we being serious? Okay, sure, it's not the most perfect response they possibly could have given us, and they definitely could have done a lot more than this, but it's still more than they've ever done or said in their entire lives, especially when it comes to talking about their own moderation. Not only did they thank this person for raising the concern with them and tell them to appeal if they think any moderation action is inaccurate, but the main thing that got me was their admitting that they understand they don't always get it right. Roblox finally doesn't think that they are some big, perfect, can do no wrong entity anymore. The original person who wrote the first reply replied to that and said, I think one big issue is that a lot of these appeals are being instantly rejected and assumingly not reviewed by humans. It would be great if you guys can improve this for bans of this nature. Yeah, that's basically it. If Roblox is now acknowledging enforcement bans and how they are aware that sometimes innocent people get dragged into that, I think the main concern at that point is literally just AI moderation, and more specifically AI support. They were using AI support responses before Roblox even got anywhere near as big as it is today, so I'm truly not surprised to see that that's only getting worse. But perhaps, quite possibly, if they can admit that their moderation isn't always perfect, then maybe that means they might actually do something about this moving forward. I do not know. Maybe they are just playing on our hopeful delusions here, but still, I am really liking this new kind of Roblox that actually interacts with the community beyond things like sponsorships or basic corporate things, but actually talks to us and even replies to people about moderation issues. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox finally responding to something about enforcement bans over a year after they started becoming a big problem. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.